So initially, I was just interested in doing some sort of volunteer work, and I didn't know exactly what I was going to end up doing, and I just sort of left it to an online search initially, and I started looking at all of the different programs in the area and all of the different services, and the first thing I was drawn towards was kids. So I didn't really know in what capacity yet, but I sort of narrowed my search down to working with kids in some way. And when I came across CASA and foster kids, I saw that CASA was, as far as I could tell, the most, I would say the strongest and most, substantial of all of the different volunteer opportunities I saw. I liked the idea that I wasn't just doing it on my own, so to speak. There was a big group and I could sort of be a part of a network that could help me through it. So initially I could tell that, I was getting into something that I wasn't exactly prepared for, which was exciting, but a little nerve-wracking too. I was looking through my packets and I was like, okay, this is a lot to take in. But week by week and session by session, it just, it all really starts to come together. And the group makes sure that, everyone is following along and knows what to do. And there's a real plan sort of outlined through the training so that when you do become an advocate, you sort of know where to go and how to get started. What I felt was most valuable was there was a lot of role play that would go on. So, the different, a lot of the advocates would come in during the training and they would sort of play the parents or the counselors or the teachers, and they would walk the group through, what an advocate would do coordinating and dealing with all of these different parties. And that was really helpful because, as a trainee, you get to sort of put yourself in the shoes of that person and see what it was like to go through that process and to deal with all of those different folks. And I found that definitely to be the most valuable. I would say that a lot of the work that I've done is more behind the scenes, if you will. With CASA, one of the things I really liked was that it wasn't just that big brother sort of work. I was checking in with the counselors and the teachers and the parents and making sure that, everything that was going on sort of behind the scenes was being done properly and according to the best needs of the kids. And, I of course visit them every month and make sure that they're happy, and, we bring gifts for their birthdays and whatnot. We always have fun, but what I found most valuable is just kind of making sure that they're on the path that they need to be, every week, every month, going forward. So for these kids, or I suppose for all of them, reunification is really what we're looking for. Bring the kids back to the parents, which fortunately, knock on wood, for my kids, they are set for reunification. So as long as we don't have any slips with the parents and whatnot, which we won't, I'm sure. But I hope to bring them back, and that's really, ultimately, I guess each case is different. And as you meet the kids, you just kind of hope that, you can make a difference in whatever the best thing for the child is. And typically that is reunification. You want to bring as many kids back to their parents as possible, and that is my goal. And I think we're on that path with these kids. So it's good. Always remember that you can change a child's story.